Hey guys, welcome to the show. I am so excited to have y'all on this wonderful Tuesday. I'm so glad that y'all find time to join us. Apparently, y'all know last week, apparently StreamYard was fighting with Facebook, and apparently we fighting with Facebook again. I did not get a countdown, but guess what? Y'all know how we do.
Thank you
We
for
gonna
tuning
keep
in
it going.
today. It would mean the world to me if you will leave a review, a rating, and subscribe to my show.
Oh wait, that's the end of the show, y'all. We done flipped to the end on y'all. Hold on.
Guys. Unmasking the Blueprint is a unique visual podcast.
Wait, I think Kanisha danced in the background. Hold on, let me see if Kanisha want to do all
He will be shuffling. Grab a pen.
You know what? I don't know what's going on with the music. You know what? We're not even gonna worry about it. It ain't finna mess up our jam today, okay?
Okay, I'm ready.
Hey, boo, how are you?
How are you, Rachel?
I am good. We have the amazing Kanisha Warner on the show. I always tap your last
Warren.
name. I know.
Yeah.
I just do whatever I want to do. I just rename folks. Just in the Bible when you just get new titles and everything. Guys,
it's so silly.
Just in case y'all do not remember, we had this boss lady on the show before. She's not just a boss of her. She's a boss. Her husband a boss. Her child is a boss. Like, they are house of bosses, okay? But I want her to go ahead and let her reintroduce herself for those who don't know about her bossism. So go ahead and introduce yourself, Miss Kanisha.
Well, as she already stated, I'm Kanisha now. I'm Kanisha Warren. I'm from Lamarck, Texas. I'm in real estate for about 6. I'm married, 4 kids. I'm a serial entrepreneur. I can't stop. I'm a visionary. I just love to win and see other people win.
I love that. The last time we talked to you, I just kind of want to go back for the audience. You know, your husband has a business, your daughter has a business, and if I understand correctly, you just started a whole nother business?
Well, so my husband, he started a business. He's in transportation now. So he has a Sprinter van company. My daughter is not doing her lip gloss anymore. She graduated from high school and she's going a different direction. She's actually going into film and production. As far as, we're excited for her.
I love it.
Me, I didn't actually, I guess it is sort of a new business. It's still real estate. I just decided to open up my own real estate firm. So that's the only big difference. But I'm still, practicing real estate.
Put your chest out. That's boom. Y'all hear the boom. So you open your own brokerage?
I did. I thought that was the next best step for me.
Say it with your chest, though. I'm gonna need you to say it with a little.
My chin up too.
Yeah. You open your own brokerage.
I did.
Okay, I like it. And so it's called Citi?
It is. It's called Citi.
Okay, and so it has to be a meaning behind it. And it's spelled kind of different too.
Yeah, I do. It actually has a meaning. So I grew up having a really close relationship with my grandmother. Her nickname is Siti. It's spelled City, like, city. But of course, that name was taken. Plus, I didn't want to be really associated with the city, like us just selling in the city, because we do commercial, residential, land. We sell all over, and I'm trying to be international, if I may say. But ultimately, I wanted to pay homage to her. She really means a lot to me. And so my husband actually found the name, Citi spelled Sitti, but I dropped the T. But it means grandmother in Lebanese. So it just felt so fitting to build a legacy in her name.
Wow, that is so beautiful, guys. That is so beautiful. Hey, Shay, we're so glad to have you tuned in with us today. And she from that little old Lamarck, Texas as well.
All right.
And so, yes, I mean, I'm just so proud of you. Okay, so what is your biggest
Thank you.
challenges with what was your biggest challenge with starting your brokerage?
For me, it was realizing I had to fire myself as a producing agent, because to be a producing agent, you focusing on your clients, you focusing on your own business, and being a broker owner or a managing broker in my case, I can't be what I need to be to my agents fully and wholeheartedly, and I can't build my brokerage into an international brand if I'm both. So I actually find that I appreciate the space of, coaching and cultivating and helping people develop and get to their next level. That actually is my passion of mine that I'm just slowly discovering about myself. And so I was willing to say, hey, I'm gonna have to fire myself as an agent to be able to see this thing through. So that was my biggest challenge
Oh,
or aha.
I love it. I can so see you just going into that role. Being a mother of, being a mother, a wife. I can see that role growing on you, and it's yeah, I can see that. I can see it. Yes, Shay,
I
Lamar
appreciate
Unite.
that. I mean,
What was you about to say? No, Shay said Lamar Unite.
it's so funny.
Was you about to say something?
What's up? I'm ready, right? Um, I was just gonna say, as far as being a wife and mother, that is my most rewarding opportunity, and this is the reason why I do what I do and I go so hard is for them. But I realize even going so hard, you need to have balance, and so because I can't allow my business to continue to take me away from raising my kids or being a wife, so you definitely have to have a clear balance. So yeah, it's on me. You can see it.
I I love it. I love it. I think it was a pastor who had said it, and I do a lot of coaching, and it's so true. When you really think about it, your job is pretty much your life, and your life is pretty much your job. And so when you have all of them under control, your life runs smooth, because no matter how you try to separate them, they bleed into each other. You know. And so when you take your strengths
Right.
into all of them, when you take your strengths into your marriage and take them strengths into your career and take those strengths into your children, if people don't realize, if you marry them all together, you become a better wife, a better career person, a better overall person.
Yeah,
And sometimes we'd be like,
that's
oh,
right.
a lot of people like hate to say it, like I'm a freak in the streets and I'm a boss over here. No, if you try to master, if you become a whole in all, you become a beast at all of it. You know, just
That's right.
it's
You
just
have to have
serious.
balance and you gotta put God first. That's cliche, but it's real talk. You gotta, you really, really have to have balance. And that's one thing that I've discovered. We're actually getting ready to be saying our first happy birthday to City Realty on the first, well, excuse me, on the first.
It's been a
First.
year.
So it's supposed to be a year, November 12th is what I was trying to get out. So we'll be saying
Wow.
happy birthday to City. Um, so I'm excited about that too.
That is guys. It does not even seem like it's been a year since you've been on the show. Wow, that's crazy. I love
Yes.
going back and reaching back out to y'all and find out what y'all have going on, because, guys, okay, so somebody said, do you find yourself feeling guilty when you have to neglect your family for business and vice versa? And how do you get that balance back when you feel overwhelmed? Do you want me to read half of that question?
That's that's Yeah, I can actually answer that question because I'm kind of in that phase right now because I've developed a whole brokerage, and my responsibilities have heightened. And my husband is running his business. He's on the road, with, his company. So I know this oh so well. I'm struggling with that now. But how do I deal with the guilt? I mean, I really have understood, and this may sound bad to others, but I have to run my family like a business. I mean, I have to, in order to be able to manage it all, because I have 4 kids with 4 different personalities and so many different levels. So I've just realized how I handle the guilt is being honest with myself that I have to put my kids on the calendar. I have to put things on the calendar so I
Oh,
can that I'm actually giving everybody adequate time. and then re-strategizing and realizing my why is my kids. So not taking on every opportunity helps me kind of with my guilt. I'm not overextending myself, and I'm diverting that time to them because they were one of my goals as well. My family was one of my goals. So I can't let that go to the wayside for business.
Oh man, Kanisha, that was so good. I don't think that people realize like it was so good because people I use one example all the time, and I use date night that me and my husband do on Fridays as a perfect example. You have to prioritize. With my kids, I'd be like, okay, guys, let's do game night. Let's do movies. Let's walk this. Let's do A. You have to find, like you said, you have to just on the schedule. And it's so funny because on my phone, I have call my friends. I send my best friends messages. Hey, let's schedule a Zoom. Right? I do. Hey, let's schedule a lunch date. Hey, I tell my mom, and it's true. I love that what Kanisha said because God, she's serious.
Yo, it's cutting out. I'm piecing this thing together.
And you know what? So are you. So I've been like this. So I think on both ends we're kind of cutting out.
Hello.
So I wonder if it's cutting off for the audience. Shay, are we cutting off for you? We're gonna. Oh, so she said she hear us fine. So that's crazy. So Shay says she hear us just fine. So the next, let me see, can she see the next question? Wow. So can you hear me now? So she said she hears both perfectly fine. So before this Wi-Fi tried to echo, we need to ask Kanisha.
I just hear you. And there go one of them.
That's okay, baby, because we bosses. So we're not gonna let the devil get busy. Because people want to. This is one important thing we all want to know. Okay, with these rates going up, okay, everybody want to know this question: should people be buying? Okay, should we buy now with the rates being so high? What's your thoughts?
Well, as far as the rates being high, yes, steady long, steady wrong. For those who missed out on the 2% and 3% rates, I'm sorry, they're gone. Should you buy now? It would just personally depend on your financial situation because a lot of us are scared of 7% interest rates, but we're paying 29% on a credit card bill. So I think that it would just be really up to you and what you see and what matters because a lot of us are living above our means. And actually, if we buy now, we can still build equity. We can also refinance. A lot of us probably need to buy a house at 7%. So we can, like I say, live under our means. And then, as far as what the forecast is for next year, I just saw a publication on CNN Business that the rates are supposed to be going down up to, well, I guess the latter part of 2023, supposed to be about 5.4%. So there's an opportunity if you decide to buy now that you, like I said, can refinance or just wait. I mean, if you want to continue to pay your landlord's, mortgage, that's fine. You can wait till next year.
Okay. The question was, do you think things are getting better and when? But I think you pretty much just answered her question. That was asked while you was talking. So, okay. So that kind of sums it up because, people are kind of like, do we buy? Do we not buy? So sums it up for us.
Your financial situation. But I will say a caveat to that, new construction is coming on board by trying to give incentives for people again, whereas before they weren't. That can kind of help offset that interest rate by you, paying some of those incentives towards paying your rate down. So,
okay. Hey, people say they'll take whatever they can get. Okay, whatever discount y'all gonna give out, we're gonna take that. Okay. So, what's next?
That's right.
What's next for Kanisha? What's next for Siti Royalty? Why kind of royalty? Real estate.
Realty. But we want to be royalty. We are Black excellence, period.
I love it.
But what's for us next year? Honestly, balance. I wore myself out this year. Just trying to a lot, too much for this podcast at this point. But I burnt myself on both ends and of the candle, and I realized that we next year. Um, I do, like I said, I'm a serial entrepreneur. I'm so committed to my community and bringing awareness that entrepreneurship, if it is for you, it really can change your life. So we definitely want to start an entrepreneurship school next year, named City Entrepreneurship Academy.
Ooh,
So we're excited, and we just want to continue to grow and balance.
I love it. Oh my gosh, y'all heard it first on Unmasking. Did y'all hear that? First of all, I love the name. And so not
Bring it back.
only,
No.
what'd you say? Play back. So not
Mm,
only is she honoring her name, her grandmother's name, and made it into one of her businesses, now she's gonna make it into a school. Baby, she not playing with y'all. And so I don't know if you heard her in the beginning. She has 4 children. She has a husband who actually works on the go. And the reason why I'm stressing this to y'all is because I want y'all to understand that entrepreneurship is not something that's for the easy. Okay?
no.
But it's not for the weak. And so if you
Let me just
really
say something really quick to that.
no, I
Let me
want
just
you
say
to say
something
it.
really quick. I'm very passionate about entrepreneurship, but I'm also passionate about the perception that people do on social media to make it seem like entrepreneurship is easy. It's not. There are times where I literally want to get under my desk and cry because of how heavy the crown is to this next level. And I just want to say for people that want to start their business, it's not for the faint hearted, but don't just quit your 9 to 5 just to say, I'm getting ready to like start my business and be rebellious. Cause that's where I think I failed. I think that I should have stayed at my 9 to 5 and work my new business 5 to 9 or whatever time that I need to work on it, at least 3 to 4 hours that at night, and use that money that you're earning not only for your living expenses, but in some way, shape, or form, try to save up at least 6 months. Work on your credit, get your credit where it needs to be so you can start leveraging with other people's money, because there's money out there for us, business funding out there for us, but we're not tapping into it because we're so hasty. And that's what happened with me. I was hasty and I suffered a lot because of it. And that's one thing that we want to teach at our entrepreneurship school is about your exit strategy.
Oh, I love that. I'm so glad that you chimed in because a lot of people, like you said, it glorifies the. I tell my story when I started my business. I jumped out there on my business,
Right.
and I tell people all the time it was a struggle. We was like, okay, we need the fire marshal said we need these doors, and we are at our last dollars, And so no, so if and like she was saying, if you can do it the smart way, the smartest way to do entrepreneurship is to do your business plan. You know, it's to do your
Yeah.
strategy, it's to save up and be prepared. Y'all know I do multi-level marketing. So if you could do a hustle at home and take those coins that you don't need and put those to the side to the business and the baby that you want to
That
develop, boom.
part.
It's so many ways. And so I'm so excited and I cannot wait. You got to come back on the show when you get that going and tell us how that's going. Or if you
Yes.
need somebody to feed into that, or if you need whatever you need, please make sure you reach out because I reach a whole lot of different people by doing this podcast, believe it or not. Like I reach out to a whole lot of different people that actually watch it and who I've talked to, and you never know who could be a blessing to you or what skills that they already have in place. And so I'm super
Well, we're
excited.
definitely want to get into crowdfunding because I cannot do this on my own. We definitely need investors and people that want to see our business plan, want to see what we have going on and what's next. So that way they can help me propel this thing because like I said, it's not just for me. It's honestly for the people to have an outlet, resources. There's so many things that we want to do in conjunction with the entrepreneurship school and City Realty as a whole. we're community focused. Our vision, well, our mission statement is to be the power source that our community can plug into all things real estate and wealth building. So if you do have a platform that you can create that can create investors and people that want to sow into us as we propel this mission, please do it.
I love it. I love it. Hey, Nicole, we're so glad to see you on. So my new mission for 2023 is I am becoming the change that I want to see in the world. You know, we're so used to crying about wanting to see the change, but we don't actually want to be the change.
That's right.
You know, we want to throw trash out our cars and we want to yell and scream, but we don't actually want to be the forefront of the change.
Right.
You know? And so I'm starting with me, chastising myself.
Come on.
You know, okay, Rachel, that wasn't nice. That wasn't appropriate to say. That wasn't the right thing to do. So I said, let me start being the change that I want to see in the world. And so that's my 2023. Just become the best version of me, you know? And so I love it. You are doing amazing things. I am so glad that you came back on the show. Guys, y'all heard her out her mouth, told you what's coming up next. So if there's any investors that's watching this, make sure y'all better plug in and help her get her business going. Okay, so before she drops those nuggets, so y'all know we do a giveaway every show. So the giveaway for this show is going to be, we have $1,000 travel gift cards. How do you get them? You have to go to Unmasking the Blueprint to the Facebook page. You're gonna see the my Facebook page at the front. It's gonna say, I don't even know what it says, honestly. Just go to the last one that's on there, and you gotta go follow me. You gotta go follow Unmasking on YouTube. So you gotta go subscribe to Unmasking. You listening? Y'all better pay attention, because if you miss one thing, you're not getting no $100. Okay? You gotta go follow Unmasking on YouTube. After you follow Unmasking on YouTube, you have to come back to Facebook and come to Unmasking inbox, not Rachel's, Unmasking inbox, and say, I followed. And now you have to, let me make sure I got all my notes. Oh, you got to do a review on Unmasking. So when you go to Unmasking, there's reviews at the thing. You got to do a review. And then you got to go to 3 things. You got to like and subscribe on YouTube. You got to do a review on Unmasking, our Facebook page. Then you got to go to our inbox and drop your email address, because that's where I'm going to send you your $100 gift card. Okay? It's going to go to your email. Those 3 things to get it. And when I tell you that it's way worth more than $100, now that I promise. Okay? So those are the 3 things you need to do to win. You can come back and watch the show. You can come back and watch the show anyway, baby, because Kanisha's going to give us some nuggets, baby. Y'all ready for these nuggets? Let me see what her nuggets about. Let me go read nosy. Oh, you know, she didn't even tell me what they're about. Okay, so let's see. All right, drop us some nuggets, Kanisha. Your secret to success.
Nuggets. Okay, so secret to success, I would say, is be patient and run your own race. Stop comparing your insides to somebody else's outsides, because some of those people be really ready to kill themselves and you don't even know it. I would say use basically work on your credit, because right now is the time for investors. It's people with capital, you know, and work on your credit so you can start leveraging with other people's money. I would say get a business coach. I think that is super important for us to get somebody that is in the industry that we are looking to, you know, be in or be better in. Get a business coach to kind of help you be accountable and develop yourself in your business.
I love it. I love it. Was that enough sauce? Shay say, give us the sauce. So was that enough sauce for you, Shay? And so I love that, because sometimes we do. So somebody said she is persistent and she doesn't give up easily. She is invincible and puts herself yes, she does, and put her thoughts into action. They talk about you, Kanisha. Yes, she does. I don't know if y'all watched the last show, but everything she said she was about on the last show, she has showed up on this show, and she is about it. She has it evolved since the last show, and now She had just put in an atmosphere, a whole nother business that she is about to do. I love it. It's growth. Guys, a mother with 4 kids, and she done told y'all this is not easy. But what does she do? And everybody, I tell everybody, it's manifestation. And tell me if you agree. Words are powerful.
I do.
You have to know where you're going in order to get there. Habakkuk 2:2, write the vision and make it plain. You will not know where you're going if you don't write it down. Right. Am I right? I believe in the law of manifestation.
True.
I love it. I love it. All right, guys. Do you have any questions for her before she leaves? That was so great. I feel so inspired. Yes. Thank you for the show.
I will say, hey, I'm understanding content is currency. So please follow me on Instagram, Kanisha_Siti Realty, TikTok. I think I'm at the home girl. I'm sorry. I'm just getting on TikTok. So probably just try to figure out how you can find me there. And still Siti Realty is my social media handler for Facebook, my business page. So follow me, guys. I'm trying to develop myself in that realm. So just keep up with me.
Okay, so after the show, Kanisha is going to, she can drop her links underneath the show. All right, you're going to bounce us out.
Thank you for tuning in today. It would mean the world to me if you will leave a review, a rating, and subscribe to my show. Please share with your family and friends if you enjoyed the show. This show, A Masculine Blueprint, is for you. So send me a message with the topics you want us to discuss. Until next time, y'all stay safe.
Thank y'all for tuning in. I see y'all next Tuesday. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. Make sure y'all share.